There we go. Welcome back to Sheepy Hollow, and we are on a city run today. We've got to go get my wife's key fob fixed first, then to the dentist, then to a friend's to drop off a chive plant. Then I got a Rattling cooler in the back. Oh wow, okay. Then Princess Auto, Costco, Walmart, and my friends. I bought the battery charger. Well, it was in the car anyway. Bought an extra battery. Wow. And that should be about it. We'll see if we can find some. I got to be there about 9:30, so I got an hour and 10 minutes to get there. That was a horrible hockey game last night. Montreal played pretty good, and then all of a sudden I don't know, they ran out of gas. They made it 2-1, and then it was 5-1. And that's just the way it is. That's the end of the story. So tomorrow night they get to play again, and hopefully they'll start playing a little bit more like they did the last series against Vegas. Right, masks. We still wear masks here, yep. I think it's only because we're mixing around with strangers, I guess you'd say. Out here we don't bother wearing masks. Yeah, it's nice. Temperature's 24 out, and it's supposed to be like freaking hot. And I'm wearing my first time wearing shorts and sandals in public this year. Oh, it's nice. A lot of flowers to the cemetery. There we are. It's beautiful out. Nice and sunny. A few clouds. We need a grader coming out here soon. Haven't seen the groundhog around. Good thing for him. The sinkholes that I was experiencing on the front lawn there, that was one of his brothers there digging holes. Yeah, we need to get the grader here. When we first moved back here, the road wasn't even in this good a shape. And this is not very good. Doesn't take the grader all day to go up and down this road here. I don't know why it takes so long. I almost get the impression that the grader sits around and does nothing. One of these guys that gets upset when he has to work. Sits around in the office all the time. Yeah, who knows? Wow. I woke up, or last night I started getting a freaking runny nose, which is a little odd because we're never around people. Maybe it's just the humidity and all the pollen in the air. And here we are at the end of the chip seal, or onto the chip seal. There, that's a little quieter. The last big expense of the year, I think, is going to be winter tires for this beast. Now, that bear was just up here somewhere, or just back there, actually. So 9:30 and 10:15, and then after that, all the other stuff. It's nice that they patched the road up here. That'd save us getting a bit of a beating. And last night when I was out weed whacking around the fire pit, I got it ready to shovel out now. Separated some of the old burnt stuff away from the ash. So I started weed whacking around the fireplace there for a bit. I gotta wear long sleeve shirts. When I came in, my arms were just freaking crawling like scratchy, itchier than hell. Yes, sir. We had a nice piece of haddock last night for supper. That's a little rough there. We'll go over the Magnequac Dam today. That's the shortcut to get to where I gotta go first. Nice white truck. I wonder who that is. It's nice this morning. Oh, what do we got here? I wonder if they sold this house up here. Nope. You can hear the dash rattling again. Well, we're going to go to the dealership there. See if we can get her key fucking sorted out. Pardon me there. Sorted out. The woman has more car problems. Last time I took it in, there was something wrong with the lights. There was nothing wrong with the lights. Now we got a squeaky seat, and I've never heard the seat squeak yet. Oh well. Don't usually go this way by the school. Wonder if that's over with. And this is the fire department. And I'm not sure if they're there or not. It's we have an emergency for a volunteer fire department, so that means whoever's around, I guess, goes and gets their goes to help. Now, which way is this guy going? Oh, goody. And there's no place to pass her. I have to check this guy out here one day. I was looking at a Polaris quad. Holy frick, they want $20,000 for one of those things decked out. That's a fair chunk of change. Okay, where you going there, Dolly? Let's go. Can't even see her signal lights there hardly at all. Okay, good. She's out of the way. She's going for tea with her old dear friend, I would think. This is the Keswick River. I'd get a coffee, but I'd take a half a tablet of some kind of water pill, they call it. And when you take that, it's frequent bathroom trips all day long. So the last thing I want is to hold a belly full of coffee right here first thing in the morning, especially in the car or going to the city, because you got to know where every bathroom is in the whole freaking place. That's to keep the swelling down. And right now, because of high humidity, we couldn't even see out the windows this morning. They were all fogged up because of the air conditioning. And our little pump off our geothermal unit is probably pumping water just like crazy outside. Or into the septic system, I guess would be. Oh, look at this. Honda Man. There we go, clean up the rear window. And 134. I would think that a lot of Canada is starting to go back to what we would say is normal, but it'll never be normal again. We'll just have things will change forever, or have changed actually forever. I think that July 1st or something like that, they're saying that you can travel between provinces and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really have any desire to go anywhere. There we go. After living in the Middle East all these years, lived there 13 years, and what I didn't like was the annual travel to Canada and back, or wherever we went. We went to a few other countries to experience life in Asia. That's a crowded place. And then if you lived in the countryside, it wasn't really deemed all that safe. And when we went to these different places, we had a driver, so they kept us pretty safe, I would say. There's some pretty sketchy stuff out there. They patched this piece of road up too. Looks a lot better. Now, straight in front of us is more what we call Keswick Ridge. And they seem to have quite a bit of crime up here as well. And if you look at the houses, you wouldn't think there was much crime up here at all. few nice properties up here. There was an incident last year or the year before last. Some guy who works for the archaeological department in this province of New Brunswick didn't want these people coming here and building a house next to his property. So it appears that he may have planted an Indian arrowhead or some darn thing on the property next to his. And now they have to do an archaeological study of the area, which is delaying the people being able to build their home. And they just retired, and this guy's jerking them around. So the government got involved in it and stuff like that, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it's like as if it was kind of stressful when Irving cut the trees next to my property. And if the other guy on the other side of me cuts his property, all we'll have is a strip of trees going down the on either side of the wood road. You won't really notice the difference much, except you'll be able to see from the house. When you look out there, it's just like a big giant forest, but that only happens if they leave the trees alone. Oh, it is garbage day down here. Imagine that. It's a fancy looking truck there. And it's very pleasing to know that my brother got my parents buried finally. My dad wanted to be buried with his wife, my mom, in the field of honor outside Calgary for his service to the country, which is really nice. My brother got a really nice plaque for over the grave. And he had to buy a box to put the urns in, so that when they put it in the ground, it would protect the urns, I don't know, for 100 or 200 years, something like that. He put in some teddy bears, and my dad's old license plate from the Reform Party. My dad was quite the politically motivated individual, a strong conservative, didn't like the liberals, can't hold that against them. That was one thing you didn't discuss with my dad much. Politics. Well there, maybe this is our internet tower. It's been pretty freaking crap service, boy, I tell you. We have a phone on there as well. So I guess it would be voice over IP, and they convert it into an internet, so it'll go that way, and then I'm not exactly sure how it works. But we always losing connection. So now we're looking over there across the river, or across, well, I guess it is the river. This is the head pond down there, and on the other side is the Macnaquac. I believe it's a provincial park. It's pretty nice in there. I went in there a couple times. Okay, we're good to go here. Hungry already. Imagine that. You turn that freaking air conditioning down. I don't know, it's supposed to be up in the 30s with a 40-something index, heat index today. It's like Abu Dhabi, which is in the United Arab Emirates. In the summer, it would be, on a cool day, 46. On a hot day, 54. There you go. Up there for a little walksy. They have a boat that's got a boom on it for on the right-hand side here on the head pond, which is the dammed up portion, and its whole job is to go around and picking up trees. Then they bring the trees back here and they leave them patch this too, the buggers. They leave them in the field behind me here. This is usually one lane every summer. This is the first time I've seen it when it's open. The concrete here has been expanding since the building of the dam in 1960 something. And they have to drill holes in the concrete to relieve the pressure to keep it from cracking. Weirdest thing I ever heard of. I'm not sure what their plan is. They don't have any money to do anything here. This is the poorest province in Canada, Alan. That's why we pay 15% sales tax here. They're freaking thieves. Oh yes, I'm going to go get some more Jeweler's Roost today. Then I think I'm going to leave the leather the way it is for now on the strap that I made. And the next thing I got to do is got to check out the, well, I can't stop now. There he is. Well, that's a slow shift. So now we're on the old Trans-Canada Highway. This is the road that used to go to into Quebec. This is reserve land here, First Nations, and their gas station. Also up here onto the left, down by the river, there's a salmon hatchery. Oh, well. I think you got to get down there from here. We're not too far out of the city here, as you'll see. Yipper. Oh man, I don't know what happened last night, but the frickin' dog ice started barking 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and the puppy's got to get in on the action, and we keep him locked up with us. He's leaping at the door to get out, to get in on the action, because you don't want to miss out on anything. Then my wife gets up at 5, and I never got any sleep after that. Neither did she. Now, she's going to change the big bed there. We got a king-size bed, and that's murder to get that freaking fitted sheet on, but she's gonna do it anyway, she said. And the comforter, that big freaking thing there, that must weigh 50 pounds, if not more. I shook that out, get the dog hair all off it. She's got to work cut out for her. So hopefully I won't have to have any freezing today. And I won't have to walk around with a fat lip. There we go. Springwater Court. My cousin's daughter lives up here somewhere. So now we're in the city of Fredericton. And I think I totally missed it. Oh well. Carriage Hill, no. This is a school up there. I don't even think, no, maybe that's open still. Wheesh. My cousin they've got they work right up here to the right. She's a veterinarian, married a veterinarian. And his other daughter, she's got 3 daughters. One of them's an engineer. I'm not sure what. Oh. No, pool's open. There's a massive gravel pit up that hill on the right. I took you by in another drive. There's one on the other side of the river too that's massive. I'm gonna fall asleep in the dentist chair. That reminds me, I'll have to exchange batteries. I got one charging up in the back right now. Oh boy. Ears are ringing. And it's a good day. 9 o'clock and it's 25 degrees out and temperature's rising. We used to come here to eat once in a while, but now they tore the Irving down. Phew, boy, oh boy. John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer, they say. I was Panic City there last week when I was down mowing the bush road, wood road. The mower hit a stick that wasn't cut flush to the ground, and I couldn't go forward and I couldn't go back, so I shut it down, got off, disengaged the transmission, and it pushed back, and I thought, geez, I better give it a try just in case before I start hoofing it back. And it fired up and started moving right away. I was so happy that I didn't have to walk back. supposed to pull over. Kinda did. There's that old motorbike. Okay, we just gotta go right here. This is where we bought the Jeep, by the way. Oh, look at that. Montreal Canadiens. Excuse me. Yeah, let's just back right in here so we can get out easy. I don't think they use that door behind me. Oh. Oh, we got a ring ding ding here. What's going on? Oh, it's charged up here. Okay. Turn off the camera for a bit. Okay, dentist is done. Car's done. Now we got to drop the plant off. That's done. Let's go. Ooh. Wife likes different station than me. Someone in their hot rod Lincoln there. Some young girl with tats. Those are gross, actually, on a woman. Boyfriend's car. It's got browning on the back window. Okay, 3 cars this way, none this way. We're good. Come on there, little doggy, let's go. Everybody speeds on this street. So the Jeep dealer told me something interesting. A whole bunch of cars were flooded where the Jeeps were to come from. Detroit, I think. They said all the cars, there's hardly any cars in the lot. There's a few there, but they're all pre-sold. They're just waiting for them to come in. I'd never buy another freaking Honda, that's for sure. Anyway, let's drop this off now. 10:35. Oh, got a guy. Come on now. This is the Kelly's trailer park. A lot of retirees were here. This is where my wife used to live. And I'll even show you. We'll go right by it. My friend, where the guy I planted for all the trees for, on Lover's Lane, I'm going to drop this plant off to his wife. And we used to live really close to them, like a few buildings apart. Zachary Loop, it's called. right where that blue car is my wife's old mini home, and right here is where they used to live. And I don't think she's home. She's got 2 cars. So let's just do this first. Alright, this won't take long because I don't think she's home. All kinds of stuff flying around here. Alright. There we go. Oh, voila. That's for the dog. She's got 1 left. Greyhounds she has. Rescue from Florida, of all places. She had 2. 1 passed away. This one here is no spring chicken either. Yeah, this is where we used to live. There we go. Next, Princess Auto. And it's 26 out now. She lived there, then we moved to Abu Dhabi. Then came back to Sheepy Hollow. There. This is mostly for older people here in this park, although there is some younger ones that were here too, but it's mostly retirees that, oh, there's an old retiree there fixing up his canoe or his little kayak. I'm not big into boating anymore. I don't care about that so much. I'd rather sit at home and just the way things are right now. Go up and down the hill once in a while when it cools off and there's no bugs around. Go in the woods a little. When it cools off again, take the dogs for a walk. I'm going to go a different way to Princess Auto. I don't know if I'm taking you down this way or not. So we're going to go back by the dealership, and then we'll hang a left at the next set of lights down there. Another tailgate all bashed up. Yeah, here we go. Tired again. We'll knock her down a degree. We have a weather warning out right now. Oh, I'm going to have to stop and get all the spit off, or the spray off my glasses here. So there's the dealership. That was a rip-off. That was $72 for them to tell me there was nothing wrong. So this is Bishop Drive. Oh, we got a guy here. This is donuts. Wow. Subway. Had fish last night, I said. It was pretty good. It was, probably said it already, haddock with a kind of a cracker, a couple of different kinds of cracker crumbs on it. Check out the price of one of those Jeep Gladiators. There's no way my wife would let me have that though. But they had a Summit there. It had such dark green paint job on it, it looked black. It looked nice. And it looked almost identical to what we got, what I'm driving right now, except it's got no miles on it. This thing here's got 70,000 on it. It's, let's see, 2017. It's 4 years old. 4.5, I guess. I could get rims and tires for winter here. Yeah. Here's the headquarters for the RCMP on the right. A freaking poor time to have a coughing fit. Okay. Only got one mall left and it's kind of dying. All these box stores. That way they don't have to pay the mall guys exorbitant rents. Okay, so let's just park right here. Looks like the spot. In front of the big Chevy. Where's my keys? They're in my pocket. Good. When you're not used to wearing a certain kind of pant. There, now I can lock it up and leave it running. Be right back, folks. Well, here we are. We're on our way home. Oh. Okay. And friend's not there again. And I guess I don't need a disabled sticker anymore. And we got everything but shortening, and I should go get that. But that road was closed, so let's go here. I'll go to one more store and then I'll have everything on the list. Okay. And then maybe I'll want a coffee. Alright, let's do it. I'm bushed. Didn't have to get freezing, so that's good. Oh, guy's picking something up. It's 30 out now. Doesn't feel too bad. They were saying something that's like 46 or something out there. Well, in Abu Dhabi, it was frig 50, 54 with 80, 90% humidity in the summer. It's hot. It was really hot. I always took it that deserts were really dry. I was wrong. Okay, come on, let's go. Watch out, there's accidents here all the time. This is a bad intersection. There was a shooting around here. A couple of police officers were killed. I think it was that apartment building over there to the right. That's a pretty sad day that happened. Freaking idiots. Oh well, that's just the way it is. You can tell that chicken sandwich isn't exactly agreeing with me. There we are. Back to here again. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, up there, get a pot. Oh, look at this. Right out front. Have to put the card back. And I'll just let you folks. Oh, here, I'll tell you what, I'll pause it. And I'll start it up again. Okay. Let's go. Oh.
That applies it.
Okay. Coffee. Let's get a brew. Just diet pop don't really do it. Oh there, honey. Okay. And we're next. There's a big lineup at McDonald's. Okay. So Tim's is where I buy the coffee usually, and it's one of the #1 coffee dispensers, I guess is what you'd call it, in Canada. They even built a place in Abu Dhabi in one of the malls. I'm pretty sure it's #1. I think it's owned by an American company now. It was started by a hockey player, long since deceased. I think he died in a car crash with one of those fancy Ford Panteras back in the day. And his name was Tim Horton. So there we go. And I'll be needing to pee by the time I get home, if I get that far. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, mask. I'm kind of glad I wore shorts today. That's really helped. Not too happy about the key. Should be squawking at me at that. Not really cooling off very much. Oh. It's a little one there. If you look across the road, there's a little girl going by in a wheelchair. Pretty soon here. I wonder if that's my Samantha. Or Sam she's going by. Might be. A large triple cream with 3 sweeteners, please.
Large sweet cream, 3 sweeteners?
Yeah, thanks.
$2.20.
And I didn't buy pop, so I'm gonna get blasted for sure. Oh, this damn card. Okay. The girl in the wheelchair just lives over to the right in behind there, actually right close to where the shooting happened. You see that white SUV, then you see that pickup. You'll see an apartment building off to the right over top of the box. Some deranged fellow shot a couple of Fredericton police officers. You're wiggling. Thank you. Bye-bye. There she goes. I would say a little Indian girl this time. East Indian girl. Yeah, I believe that was Samantha. Well, hot diggity dog, let's just go home now. Come on, boys and girls, let's get out of here. That was a car from Ontario. I'll go a different way today. I think I got everything. I'm gonna get shot. No pop. And I didn't get 4 boxes of shortening. She wanted 4 pounds, but they were $3 a pound. And I could get 3 for $8 with the big container. Then I got at the cash register and I realized that she needed 4, but the container only had 3. So I went back and bought another container. So now she's got 6, which should be good because maybe she'll bake something else. Okay, there we go. Ah, coffee's not too bad. It's hot because you can't hold on to it. These buildings there, blocking out the view. Which is something I don't want to do to Sheepy Hollow. I've got a beautiful view. Last night we spent about 15 minutes outside, which was nice. And if the humidity would go down, I could go out there and get the potatoes finished up. Then I could start going back and start lugging more wait for it, sawdust. Oh boy. I can't imagine how much coffee Tim sells every day. That place is going, there's always a car there, if not a lineup. So if you've been watching these videos for a while, you know that there's a barber up here. Not too far from here, actually. Whoa, and there's the gravel truck, the water truck. Right here is the barber, the Mexican barber. I like Mexico. I spent a month down there. It's a scary place. So anyway, here's an unstable rock face there. Oh, just waiting for another x-ray to come in for my back. Lisa's oh, slow down. We're going to go up the Killarney Road this time. And down here, did make a video last night. This one will be a long one. Oh, great. They might be ditching. Oh, good. They're fixing their. It's going to be all full of frickin' fixing the holes in the road. Love it. Get to do my civic duty about pounding down the frickin' They just put that the asphalt, they just fill in the holes. They don't bother packing it down by much. And a day like today, it'll stick to the car like crazy. Oh, goody. That'd be freaking hot. So with any luck, this will only go a little further. I think we can get in front of it. Oh, look, here comes a car. Must be another one. Come on. $31 out. That's freaking hot. I remember when I worked for NB Power, we were working in those electrical substations, and we had to take a lot of breaks. It was just too hot, especially when you're working with concrete. Concrete gets hot when it's curing. Well, it'd be nice if we could go here. We're supposed to have radio, so that... The guy'd be pretty tired by the time he gets home. Holy frig. Oh, thank you, sir. Holy jeez, that's a long time to wait. That's a nice house there. Oh, they do have a little steamroller. You do a better job, buddy. That should be it. Nice old farmhouse there. Good. All those bushes on the right there, that's all alders. Pretty well all of them. They're a horrible frickin' plant. They pretty well choke out everything. Sold for sale. Not really. Not what I'd want. So we're all retired. Andy was a school teacher. Some sort of music teacher, maybe. I don't know. And Alan, what did you do? Who did what? I'm kind of curious. You still working or not? So there's McFarland. That's a rutty road. People live on that road don't complain enough. This is a little nicer up here. But hopefully I didn't speak too soon, but I almost bought a property up here. I think it was 250 acres, but at the time it was too much money, and I didn't want to ask my girlfriend. Off to the left, it had a bit of a view. I got my Jeep stuck. She had walked out while I tried to shovel and jack it out. She got some guy to come down. A native guy, he was drunk. He got his pickup truck stuck. And he went up with Zell, and they got a guy with a tractor to come down, and he pulled us all out. That was quite the fiasco that day. After that, I kind of learned my lesson on not to get stuck. Some nice hay there. What's happening here? Cement. Somebody's pouring a foundation. Yep. I sure didn't like working outdoors in the summer. Some days weren't too bad. When the rain came down though, oh, look at that hole. Somebody had a couple of big dogs down here once. I'd see a lady walking these huge freaking dogs. I'm not sure exactly what they were, but they were big. Some kind of mastiff. There we are. Whoa, just missed that hole. Oh, jeez, watch out. Pay attention. Somebody moved in there. Some bikers live up here too. Not sure where. Right around here, I think. Hard to say. Oh, there's a Canadian. Yeah, I used to see a Harley parked out there all freaking winter long. Anyway, oh, trees got blown down. We had a power failure the other day too. 7 in the morning. This farm up here to the left, I used to work for this guy under NB Power. He was my supervisor. He's got himself a real nice summer home up in the Miramichi. Spends most of his days up there now. He'll be back here pretty quick to do the hay and all that, but that was a trying job. There we go. Up to the Burtts chicken barns. Alright, good that way or good that way? Yeah, watch out here too. There's a nasty piece of road missing. Right here. I'll slow down. This guy behind me can go by if he wants. Yep. Glad I didn't buy that piece of property up there. All in all, our piece of property, there's only one little tiny bit of garbage to get sorted out. We had an excavator come in, and part of his job was to bury the barn, and it was also to bury all the garbage we could find. But we missed that part. Or he didn't want to do it. I can't remember how much we paid. Per hour to have that guy do that, but there we go. St. John River Valley. A couple of nice houses here too. Alright, that's Keswick Ridge over where the black cloud is. So we could have a thunder shower today. Yep. And here we are, folks. To the Dorn Ridge. Turn right. Oh, I'm frigged up here. We'll just poke along here. Too bad they didn't freaking cut the grass there. Oh well. This field on the right is usually full of corn. Somebody graduated from high school. So 74,000 they want for that Jeep, minus 7,400, minus another 2,500. That's almost 10,000 off. And then it depends upon what we can get for this beast. To figure out whether we're ahead or not. This guy here owns the Burtts grocery store, and they're selling the store. Somebody will come and buy it. I don't know if it's worth $1 million though. Oh, frick. Where the hell that was? Oh, now they're cleaning up the place a little. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain. They did say there was thunder showers coming. See, they get those little devils that are putting all these black marks on the road. folks.
That's all, folks.
I'll be back.